Hello and welcome to Talent Egg Video. We are here at the Procter & Gamble offices in Toronto, and I'm here with Adam, who is an account manager here at Procter & Gamble. Adam, I just said you're an account manager, but what is it exactly that you do here at Procter & Gamble?
Well, on a typical day, I think best way to describe it is I'd go meet with a buyer at a retailer. So every retailer for a category, they have one person who's buying all the products and deciding what the shelf's going to look like and what the pricing is going to be. And in addition, they decide what goes in the flyer. So my job would be to sit down with the buyer, and I use data to show them how they can grow their sales.
Now, this job is classified as a sales job, but tell me about how it's different than a typical sales role.
Well, a typical sales role would be you maybe cold calling or trying to go up to somebody to get them to buy off you. And really what you're bringing to the table is your product.
So you're not selling toothpaste out of the back of a truck?
No, not at all. You're dealing with, most cases, one buyer. And like I said, you have a budget and you're integral to them making their financial numbers. But more importantly, you're helping them not only grow our products, but you're helping them grow their category. And a lot of times they'll look at you as a consultant and a trusted advisor.
Okay, and your career path is a little bit different than people might expect for someone at Procter & Gamble. You mentioned that you were in a band. Tell us about how you went from being a rock star to being at Procter & Gamble.
Third year university, I was in at U of T for computer science, and my band got signed. I left school, was touring and working with the band for about 4 years, came back and graduated with a political science degree. And when I applied to P&G, I honestly thought they would never recognize the skills that I gained from being in the band, but they did. And during my interview, I was able to tell them all these great stories that were really difficult times in the band, but that helped me grow. And showed one thing they look for here is ownership. So I was able to show ownership over what we did, and I got the job.
So are there a lot of other people like you that don't have business backgrounds but also are still able to find meaningful employment here?
Yes. I think that is a big myth that P&G is only going to be hiring commerce students. Although commerce students, it's a big chunk of who we hire. There's a lot of people here who are actors. There's actually a person who was on the women's hockey national hockey team. I think generally you can gain skills from a lot of different degrees and from a lot of different experiences. So regardless of what degree somebody has, I'd say just apply.
Right. And what was it that made you choose to work here out of all the options you would have had?
Well, it was definitely the job, because it was a sales job, but not really a sales job. It's a general management job and a consulting job. So I felt like although I was getting sales skills, I was also gaining skills that I could move into any other area. I can move into any other general management position if I wanted to. And secondly was the values of the company. I think the fact that this company, its motto is do the right thing, fit with my own personal values. And we look to not only grow revenue, but do it in a responsible way, which for me, it makes me really proud to be able to tell my friends that's how we operate.
Yeah, that's pretty fantastic. And so all the students that are watching this, they're like, I kind of want to be like Adam. He's so cool. He was in a band and now he works at Procter & Gamble. What advice would you give them, the first year student, the second year student?
I would say do not underestimate your experience, regardless of where your experience is from. Make sure that whatever you do, value it and then apply. That's probably the most important thing. Regardless of your background, your degree, your experience, just apply. Apply for a marketing, a CBD role, an HR role, and you never know what will happen.
Great. Thank you very much, Adam.
You're welcome.